Fitted. I mean, they look like they've been fitted for some time. Yeah.
Do they look like cheap ones or?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm. Can't see any branding on it or anything.
Don't know what to expect, to be honest. They need a refurb as well.
So your discs are not too bad. They're worn, but not too bad. Your brake pads are getting low on the front.
Yeah. I've been told they're good for another few thousand miles minimum. Or...
So the discs will be alright for your next pad change.
Yeah.
Just make sure when your pads do wear down, just don't grind them into the disc and you won't have to replace the discs. Again,
Just don't let them get that bad.
this bump stop's completely failed. The spring at the top on this side is sat in the right place. On the bottom it's not.
You can see that, yeah.
Depending on how long you're keeping the car, I'd probably swap these to coilovers. Spend some money and get some coilovers.
Yeah, I do wanna. Not yet. If we could get this fixed, just...
Yeah.
Do you think that's like safe-ish, or would you kind of get that done?
It's safe, but it's... Your shock absorbers are just going to go. Because there's nothing to cushion it from when if it is to collapse all the way.
Mm.
Obviously, again, the brake pads are all wearing quite fairly all around on the fronts.
Too bad that.
You got a slight warp in the disc.
The disc.
Yeah.
Is that noise you can hear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bearing's starting to wear. I think we might need some new wishbone bearings, bushes. Once we go a bit higher, we'll be able to see. Moving to the rear. Again, your discs are still pretty good. Your pads are probably got a quarter of a pad left there. Bump stops look all good up the back. The inside of the arch is starting to rust.
Oh, inside.
Yeah, so across here. There's surface rust at the moment.
Oh, I see that, yeah.
What happens is...
They go through, don't they?
You'll get, if you look at this,
Yeah.
you'll get all muck sitting in the arches, all dirt and stuff, and obviously as it gets wet...
Could you just cover that? Or seal it? Or is that... Yeah, you can see
It's
it
up
there.
to you whether you want to wait till it gets worse to do the arches. But they're still solid. It looks just like surface, the paint's come off.
They're not as bad as I've seen.
They're not that bad.
Can see they're not. There's a little bit of bubbling there, maybe.
I can't see a paint line. So they've not been done before, which is good. Yeah, that's good. I can't see a paint line, so if there is a paint line, usually they blend them up to here.
Yeah.
So they don't have to paint the whole quarter up to there. So obviously you've got a line here, you can paint it up into that line. Usually they paint from here up to here, back to here, to do this arch, which is good. Usually you'd be able to see like a little blend line.
Yeah.
Unless they've done a really good job and polished it out, but You got a slight rumble from your rear bearing at this side, from the bearing, wheel bearing. Otherwise, it's all right. Inner arches are all
solid.
still pretty strong, yeah. Rear lens is cracked.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It looks like a non-genuine set.
Non-genuine.
Yeah,
It's an eBay job.
probably. These lights aren't fitted properly.
Yeah, I've told I need to just make sure water doesn't get in them. To get them sorted soonish.
Yeah, otherwise all this starts to sit and rust and then down here.
Yeah.
Looks like it did start to bubble here and someone just touched it up.
Yeah, I've spoken to my detailer about that. He said he's going to try and do something with that.
Yeah. I think they've been fitted the wrong way.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Someone's replaced them before, but they're...
I think they are
supposed to
LED.
sit flush, but is that how it does? I don't know. They're not the right ones for the car.
Same issue.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It looks like
It's
the
not
wheels
that
are
bad
rubbed
on
against
this one.
here as well anyway.
That's probably what's caused the rust actually. Look,
Yeah.
it's got a chunk taken out there.
So the wheels rubbed against the arch. Obviously when the cars are lowered, you know, you put people in the back. But otherwise, there's no paint actually flaking. But
There's a little bit here as well. You can see it on the outside of the arch.
yeah, starting to bubble here. But as long as it's all still quite strong, it's not crumbling or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen worse. I've seen
Oh yeah, I
worse.
mean my M3 was a lot
Yeah.
worse. The front wings were literally falling apart. But yeah, obviously if you're going to get your detailer to do any work, just make sure he washes the arches out properly. Obviously you get rid of all of this.
Build up, yeah.
And then just try and get him to get as much stuff out of these arches as possible. Because again, that's where the water sits. The mud soaks it, the mud that's in there soaks it all up.
Is that bubbling or is that just
That's
how
just how they are.
Just how they are, yeah.
Yeah. Paint has started to crack. But yeah, as long as you keep the mud out of it,
Yeah.
then the water won't soak into the mud, and then they don't rust. What people do on the fronts is they drill holes into the plastic, so the water just drains out before it gets to sit in the actual arch.
Would you suggest that? No.
I've done it on mine.
Yeah. I'll have to have a look at that. See.
I would suggest doing it on the front because the fronts are plastic.
Oh, they.
Just the arch liner on the plastic on the front. Obviously these are just a raw metal folded back that way, and then again it's like this mud like this sits in the arches.
Yeah.
And then water just soaks it up and obviously ends up just sitting there eating it away. The disc on this side looks pretty good. Again, your pads are about a quarter left. There's a bit
Same
of a rumble
issue.
From,
Yeah.
bit of a rumble from the wheel bearing there as
To
well.
be expected though, if that side's
Yeah.
This side's the same.
There's a run flat tyre on there as well.
I don't. Are they matching tyres though? I don't think any of them are matching. Bridgestones.
This is a Potenza SW1. This one is a Potenza SW1, yeah, so they're the same.
Oh, okay, that's good then.
Matching.
Thank God.
Yeah, just